Welcome, this video is about compares Mars and Earth and their correct relative sizes. Mars, diameter 6790 kilometers, is only slightly more than half the size of Earth, diameter 12,750 kilometers. Note the difference in color between the two planets. Almost 70% of Earth's surface is covered by liquid water. In contrast, Mars now has no liquid water on its surface and is covered with bare rock and dust. The four dark circles in the Mars image are the Tharsis Shield volcanoes. Mars is only about one-half the diameter of Earth, but both planets have roughly the same amount of dry land surface area. This is because over two-thirds of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans, whereas the present surface of Mars has no liquid water. Mars and Earth are very different planets when it comes to temperature, size, and atmosphere, but geologic processes on the two planets are surprisingly similar. On Mars, we see volcanoes, canyons, and impact basins much like the ones we see on Earth. Many of the same physical land features we see on Earth also exist on Mars, but the sheer size of some landforms on Mars dwarfs that of similar features on Earth. The table below compares many of Mars' conditions, specifications and features with those on Earth. The differences: atmosphere in Mars and Earth. Mars, composition: carbon dioxide, 95.32%, nitrogen, 2.7%, argon, 1.6%, oxygen, 0.13%, water vapor, 0.03%, nitric oxide, 0.01%, earth, nitrogen, 77%, oxygen, 21%, argon, 1%, carbon dioxide, 0.038%. Length of day in Mars and Earth. The day of Mars is 24 hours, 37 minutes. The day of Earth is just slightly under 24 hours. Length of year in Mars and Earth. Mars have 687 Earth days, but Earth have 365 days of year. This is amazing. Sizes, masses and orbits. In terms of their size and mass, Earth and Mars are quite different. With a mean radius of 6371 kilometers and a mass of 5.97 times 1024 kilograms, Earth is the fifth largest and fifth most massive planet in the solar system and the largest of the terrestrial planets. Mars, meanwhile, has a radius of approximately 3,396 kilometers at its equator, 3,376 kilometers at its polar regions, which is the equivalent of roughly 0.53 Earths. However, its mass is just 6.4185 x 10 superscript 2 superscript 3 kilograms, which is around 10.7% that of Earth's. At one time, astronomers believed the surface of Mars was crisscrossed by canal systems. This in turn gave rise to speculation that Mars was very much like Earth, capable of supporting life and home to a native civilization. But as human satellites and rovers began to conduct flybys and surveys of the planet, this vision of Mars quickly dissolved, replaced by one in which the red planet was a cold, desiccated and lifeless world. However, over the past few decades, scientists have come to learn a great deal about the history of Mars that has altered this view as well. We now know that, though Mars may currently be very cold, very dry, and very inhospitable, this wasn't always the case. What's more, we have come to see that even in its current form, Mars and Earth actually have a lot in common.